Hello, my name is John Bull Igwe. I am an SAP expert and I have been helping companies set up SAP system, help them re-implement, and then I also provide training on SAP with over 9 years on the job experience. In today's class, I would like to walk you through SAP Overview. Why is SAP so important? So, an individual who wants to build a formidable career, and then also to an organization who wants to maximize productivity to make profit. As an SAP expert, I want you to watch this video, pay attention, and then go through the steps as we will be talking about SAP Overview, what is SAP, how important it is to me as a person, to an organization, and we will also be navigating through the SAP ERP system to carry out different transactions. SAP solutions. I run an SAP Academy where we train and certify candidates on different SAP modules. And the name of the academy is SAP Academy, powered by Genslow Data Professionals Limited. So follow me as I walk you through SAP Overview and navigation. Now, what is SAP? SAP stands for Systems, Applications, and Products in Data Processing. It is an ERP that large organizations use to manage their business. Now, you may want to ask, what qualifies an organization as a large organization? A large organization will have all or any of these features, which are having branches in different locations. They may have a branch in Europe, Asia, in Africa, all over the world. Or it could be an organization that deals on large projects in the oil and gas sector, financial sector, engineering, manufacturing. Or it could be an organization that has large clients and employee base. So these are the things that qualifies an organization as a large organization. So what this means is that these organizations can comfortably use SAP to manage different areas of their business. Now, you may want to ask, what is ERP? ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. ERP is a central system that enables these organizations to work. So SAP application is an ERP application. SAP is a German company founded by 5 former IBM employees in the year 1972. This is to tell you that this company has been there for over 4 decades, and they have been improving their applications from one level of innovation to another. SAP has over 20 million users, over 70,000 installations, over 2,000 partners like us that provide training and implementation, over 21 industry solutions. Customers worldwide are mostly Fortune 500 companies. Going by this record and what is obtainable now, this is an already outdated record. This is because by the time you are done with this process I'm going to walk you through to a particular module, you will become one of these 20 million users. So we should be talking about hundreds of millions of users worldwide and thousands of installations worldwide. SAP is one of the largest software in the world and has different business areas. These business areas are called modules. At the end of this slide, if you are a novice in SAP and you walk through this training today, you will be able to know the specific module that is suitable for you based on your career or your profession or where you may want to find yourself. And you should also be able to advise others on areas they can build their career in SAP or as financial accounting, FI. This is the SAP module that is dedicated to accountants. As someone who did accounting in school or you are a chartered accountant, the right module for you module is SAP Financial Account. This is the SAP module that takes care of accounts payable, account receivables. It has what is called general ledger accounting, takes care of fixed assets, and other sub-modules that manages the accounting section of an organization. So, as an accountant, this is the module suitable for you. Controlling. SAP Controlling is the SAP module that takes care of the managerial part of the accounting department. This is where you have controlling area, profit centers. This tries to handle reporting and general control of the financial accounting module. So, as an accountant, it is most ideal that you do financial accounting and controlling. FICO. Materials management. Like I tell my candidates, material management is the most viable module in SAP. This is because it has different business units that engages different personnel in an organization. What are these sub-modules? These sub-modules are inventory management, warehousing, supply chain activities take place in material management. Things like purchase requisition, quotation or request for quotation, purchase order, or have logistics inside material management, invoice verification. These are different activities that take place in material management. So every items that the organization deals on will be configured in material management, including their services. So if you want to learn that SAP module that will give you opportunity to easily get employment, material management is that module. Who should do material management? Actually, anyone can do material management. It depends on the units you are assigned. As an economics, computer science student or graduate, business developer, administrators, and any profession can actually do material management. Human resources. Human resources is that SAP module that manages employees. The HR manager hires, gives you position, assigns you in a department, tells you when to resume, when to close, when to have your vacation, all the things that revolve around managing employees, including payroll, take place in human resources module. So if you have done any course on human resources management, or you are the person that likes managing people, that managerial role can qualify you to run SAP human resources. Business intelligence. This is the SAP module that handles reporting. Business intelligence, just like the name implies, tries to bring out business meanings from different SAP systems or modules. So it has a way of carrying out data mining, data analysis to generate meaningful reports for top management decision making. So if you are the type that has a career in data analysis, or you like playing with data, did computer science in school, business intelligence is the module for you. Production planning. Production planning can also be called manufacturing. This module helps you to run through the different processes of manufacturing or production. Companies who are into drilling, oil drilling, or any kind of manufacturing should use SAP production planning. And anyone who has a career or wants to build a career in manufacturing or did courses like petroleum engineering in school, they should be able to do production planning. Plant maintenance. Plant maintenance is that SAP module that manages large facilities. Just like the name implies, it is used to maintain large facilities, because in these large facilities such as oil rigs, platforms, or different industrial machines, there are equipment installed in these large facilities that needs periodic maintenance. It is in plant maintenance that you carry out things like work order, periodic maintenance, preventive maintenance. You set up notifications on these equipment, and the system alerts you on when it is due to maintain or service these large equipment. So as an engineer, mechanical engineer, or electrical electronics engineer, this module is suitable for you to manage large facilities for organizations. Project systems. This is that SAP module that manages projects. All the functions and all the activities that are carried out in project management take place in project systems SAP. So you want to manage projects, do projects for organizations, for government. These project systems that you use to manage different area of that project. Now, these are just few of the SAP modules we want to highlight, but we have other modules such as sales and distribution. We have customer relationship management. Sales and distribution is used to manage sales order. There are other modules in SAP. I would like you, if you want to have a list of most of these SAP modules and their exams and certifications, you can visit our website at www.sapacademy.net. There you will see lots of other modules and their explanations. The SAP system landscape. The SAP system runs on what is called server-client relationship. The diagram you are seeing is a server and client. We have the central server where the SAP is being installed, and then you have all the different computers from different locations of the organizations connected to the central system. This makes the SAP system to be centrally accessed by personnel in different parts of the world. So the SAP system is a server-side application. Why SAP has been successful over time? SAP runs on real-time processing with an integrated suite of client-server applications. SAP is comprehensive. The SAP system fully integrates business processes. The SAP system is modular in its structure. The SAP system has modular structure. The SAP system is international, yet it is consistent. It provides maximum flexibility and scalability, strong backbone for future technologies, and has operating system support. Integration, an example. This is the real-life integration of the SAP system on how it works. As an SAP professional, you work independently and yet collectively. How do I mean? This means if you are a material management professional and you are working with a team of financial accountants, production managers, and other modules, there are things that only you have the expertise to do in SAP from your module, while the other modules have things that they can also do from their end. This means when these other modules need that particular item that only you have access to or transaction, you make it available to them. So at the end, there is a work pool where everybody work together. Now, from the diagram, on our left, we have production planning. Now, production is made, and then that particular product can actually be sold. That is the arrow that goes to FI. Seal. This means product is produced and it is sold. However, there are some products that will need to go through sales order creation or sales order management through the sales and distribution module. This means that when customers place order, the sales department raises sales order for the customer. Then when the customer makes payment, the big arrow that goes to FI means payment is being made. In other case, sales and distribution could contact material management. That's the material management module. And then material management module contacts the material requirement planning sub-module in material management for availability of items. Now, if this item is not available in the store, it means a purchase requisition will be raised. And when purchase requisition is raised, a purchase order will be raised for vendor to supply. And when the vendor supplies, the item goes into goods receipts. And then this item can also be used to produce a new product, or it can now be sold to the customer. So in this diagram, you have different departments working together, making requests and calling up other modules, and then working centrally. So this is the real life scenario that plays out in the SAP system. Let's look at some of the benefits of using SAP. Now, the main business benefit of using SAP is that you get a comprehensive set of integrated cross-functional business processes. This is the main benefit of using SAP. Here are other benefits. SAP aligns strategies and operations. It enhances productivity and insight. Look out for any organization that is using SAP to run their business. they always have high level of productivity, and they will have insight into all their operations. SAP reduces risk. SAP improves financial management and corporate governance. Fraud is drastically reduced if SAP is implemented fully and utilized. So for any organization that wants to curb corruption or fraud in their system, they should implement SAP. SAP optimizes IT spending. So you do not need to use disjointed applications to run your organization. You use a central system that gives you productivity and gives you insight into your business. Overview of SAP. A company's enterprise structure is mapped to SAP applications using organizational elements. I'm going to walk you through these organizational elements and what they stand for and what module in SAP handles what. The client. The organizational element in SAP uses hierarchical order arrangement. Now the client. The client is the highest level element of all organizational elements. It represents the enterprise headquarters group. Client is usually configured by the SAP Basis professional. Now, I did not mention SAP Basis to you as a module. That is because it is a technical module, and there are two technical modules in SAP. One is SAP Basis. This is the module that installs the SAP application, configures it, and makes it ready for use. This professional also serves as the network administrator of SAP. So whenever you are having issues, he knows what to do to resolve those issues as it concerns technical issues. When SAP Basis has finished, the next module comes in, SAP ABAP. ABAP stands for Advanced Business Application Programming. This is the programming language that is used to develop the SAP application. When these two modules have finished their installation, that is installation done by SAP Basis, then the ABAP comes in, does the configuration and programming, then every other module will start its implementation. And these other modules are called functional modules. So we have two technical modules and several other functional modules. Company code. The company code is a legal independent accounting unit representing the central organizational element of financial accounting. This already tells you that company code is associated to financial accounting module. It is the financial accounting module that has the expertise to create the company code. And when he is doing his configuration, he configures the company code to have the tax laws of the country the organization is operating from into it. Then the fiscal year will be configured into it as well. The currency and other reporting requirements will be configured into the company code. The company code is a 4-digit code. It could be digits, alphanumeric, or alphabet, but it must be 4 in number. The plant. A plant can manufacture products, distribute products, or provide a service. It is the central organizational unit of production. The plant can be likened to the entire organization's premises, where you have the office units, the warehouse, the stores, park, and all what have you in an organization. The whole premise represents the plant. What are the things that can be done in the plant? Manufacturing of products, rendering of services, storage of products, and what have you. What SAP module creates plants? It is the material management module that creates and configures plants. Storage location. Material stocks in inventory management can be differentiated within one plant according to storage location. Storage location are those places where the items created in the organization are stored. This is your store, or you can have it as a warehouse. This is where you store your materials. Your training room could be a storage location for training activity. Your store, where you store your tools, your oil tools, your procured material, they are all stored in storage location. Who handles or creates storage location, it is the material management product. It is the material management module that creates storage location. Sales organization. The sales organization is the central organizational element in sales order management that controls the terms of sales to the customer. Sales organization is a subunit of sales and distribution module. So it is the sales and distribution module that creates sales organization. And this is used to create sales order to manage clients' requests. Distribution channel. Distribution channels can be used to define how different products reach customers or consumers. For example, wholesale. So if a customer places an order for a product and then payment is made, the organization packages these products or items, delivers to the customer. Organizational units. Organizational units describe the various business units that exist in an enterprise. Often units are loosely defined as functional or regional departments. In a nutshell, organizational units represent a department in the organization, and it is the human resources module that creates and manages organizational unit. Position. Positions are the individual employee assignments in the enterprise. When the department is created or organizational unit is created by the human resources manager, he assigns individuals into different positions in the organization. So these are the different organizational elements in SAP. However, each of the modules in SAP have their own enterprise structure that defines their activities. We will be looking into different organizational structures later on